Okay. Adjust the camera first. So it's October 12th, 2025. It's Sunday, and last time I checked, it's 8:15 p.m. And so I've got about 45 minutes to record this video and upload it to YouTube because I want to make a conscious decision of taking control of my life again. If you've been here watching my videos for a while now, you've probably noticed that I don't have control over my life and I just let things happen. I think the last video that I posted uh, was talking about that. And I know I've said this before. I've said this to myself many, many, many times that I will take control of my life back. And so what I do is I delete everything. I don't play games. I don't look at social media. Or if I do, it's just YouTube. I spend more time taking control of my life back, like reading the Bible and stuff, and making conscious, healthy decisions for myself. And so I know I've said this many times, but many times as well, I found myself coming back to unhealthy habits. Now, this is my tea, by the way. And honestly, losing control over your life is shit. Because what I have been feeling for the last few weeks have significantly reduced my performance in every aspect of my life. I was just letting myself feel things, feel the emotions, and be vulnerable. And I can't afford that, I think. And so, I didn't really work out last week because I just lacked the energy and motivation to wake up early and do it in the morning. Because if you ask me, the past me, I would say, hey, I just don't have the time. I just don't have the energy, the motivation to do so. I just don't wake up early. I just don't do something that is hard enough to get me going throughout the day, which is shit. Perhaps it's true that I may feel like actually not doing it because I have to spend time trying to understand, but I don't want to sacrifice it. Like it's my health, it's the least that I can do for myself. So I did 30 pull-ups today, like not in a workout things. Like whenever I just feel like doing 10 pull-ups, I just do 10 pull-ups, and then I do 30 dips as well. I can't lose that part of me. I can't lose that 1 week working out. It's just 1 week. Why am I failing it? Or once a week rather. And most of the time, that's why I lack motivation and the energy to do so. It's because I always play games late at night instead of sleeping and waking up early just to work out. I find myself playing games up until 1, 2 a.m., sleeping, waking up the exact time, all sleepy, and I just don't have the energy or the motivation or the time to work out. Whereas I've always found time back then. And so I made a conscious decision today to just fucking ditch things. So I deleted my games. Hopefully, this is the last time. I deleted all the things that can distract me again. And I'm doing this with a new, different mindset. Thinking that before I used to do these things, I delete my games, I delete my social media, I don't watch porn and stuff because I want to be better. That's a good reason. But now I can think of it as like I keep coming back to these unhealthy habits, which is ruining my life. I keep saying I'm gonna do this, and then find myself going back to square one after a week or after just a few days. That used to be my mindset. I'm gonna be better, but this time I think it's fueled with much different energy. And it's the energy of disappointment and frustration within myself. Because Ashley told me with her message, she saw no changes or I didn't change when she wanted me to change. When I had the opportunity to change, I came back to my old unhealthy habits, which eventually ruined my chances. And that's it. I fucked it up. And that's just the surface level of it. You see, if I continue this long enough, doing this old cycle of going back to unhealthy habits, I might find myself in a deep, deep, deep hole, which I cannot find myself or climb myself back up. I think that was a lesson from God saying that, hey, you should actually start changing yourself because you saw how devastating, you felt how devastating it could be with losing an opportunity with just a girl. But now this is real life. Like, your whole life depends on it. If you don't change now, then you might as well fucking, I don't know, give up. So you have to change now. The best time to change is 10 years ago, but the second best time is now. Because I'm not gonna fuck this up this time, hopefully. And one of the reasons as well that I feel frustrated and disappointed with myself is that I kept saying sorry, but not really doing anything. So I'm like questioning myself, am I really sorry? Or am I just saying sorry for it? Am I just saying sorry for the sake of saying it without actually meaning it? The same reason why I lost that opportunity with her. And I might lose that connection with God as well because I know, I trust Him that He won't leave me. But I just feel so guilty about saying, God, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Please help me. Every time I do something bad, when I watch porn and jerk off, I just say, God, I'm sorry. I don't know what was I thinking. Whereas before, I have complete total control before opening that porn site. And so whenever I say, God, forgive me, is it for the sake of saying, God, forgive me, just for me to feel okay? Or is it, do I actually mean that thing? And question myself with that. And right now, I've ditched most of the things that used to distract me all the time. Now I see these things as the distraction, not as something that I don't want to do. I mean, I want to still do it, but they're mostly distracting me. Maybe this shift of mindset will help me get this journey a little bit better. And I really want to make this happen because I've gone so much, so much things have happened in my life now that I don't know. I don't want to give up yet. That's why I'm taking control of my life. A few days ago, I was feeling miserable, and then the more days, more time that I spend alone, the more that I get more depressed because I don't have control over what I do. It's like I'm in an autopilot. Yeah, I don't know what will come out of this. I don't know how long will it last. Will I make it a year, or will I make it a lifetime? Sure, at some point I'll probably go back to playing games, but not too much. But right now, I just want to find myself doing something that is not super entertaining as games, because games don't really contribute. And if I have the time and the decision, I should be probably doing something else, something much better. A part of me wanted to say, if I could turn back the time, I'd ditch games. But no, I realized I met some people there who are very close to me right now, who I had at least a decade of friendship with them. So I wouldn't want to turn back the time and ditch games because of games. I met some really cool people, and it deepened my relationship with my friends. But yeah, today is the first day. I hope that I'll push through it. Obviously, I don't want to make an update about it every day, because if I make an update about it every day, then what's the point of saying making my life private, right? And maybe I do. Maybe I want to spend time with it. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying, but and I've been thinking about this actually also. That the reason why I don't have the energy is because I don't have discipline. Like I always say, mood follows action. And so if I do something hard enough, the next thing that I'll be able to feel is so like happiness and joy, and I'll be rejoicing. Like earlier today, I ran like 16 kilometers, and I was singing my heart out while I was riding down the street with my motorcycle, and it felt so nice. I felt like screaming. My heart was happy, but I still lack the discipline, the daily discipline. Sure, every Sunday I feel alive. I feel like myself again. Doing these videos, riding my motorcycle. But the rest of the week, I feel like I'm wasting it because of one, I keep playing games. Two, not doing any hard stuff. Like I didn't work out. If I had worked out, I'd probably be able to say, "Hey, I want to study because I did something hard earlier." And so that's why I am ditching games because I want to focus on hopefully doing the hard things. And instead of games, I just want to find something else to divert my attention to something that is not distracting, something that is much more productive and much more skill cultivating, if you would call it that. I want to cultivate some of my skills or learn new things because what the fuck? I've asked myself so many times for the following week, for the past week rather, what do I have in my life? What skills do I have? What niche do I have in my life to make me stand out? I have none. Shit. Holy sh. I don't have nothing. Okay. Sure, I'm good at playing games, but I'm not the best at it. I just know how to work myself around it. Sure, I can play guitar, but I'm not really good at it. It's not something that I can get paid for. Hey, I edit videos, but I'm not really that good at it. I'm just basic level editing. Oh, you play the piano? Oh, well, I'm not really good at playing the piano. I know how to play it. No, calisthenics or gym. I have experience with that, but I'm not. I didn't really. I kind of stopped learning at some point when I failed my coaching license exam. Engineering, I'm not the best student. I don't even study that often. And so all of these skills that I mentioned to you, there's so much more in my life that I know, but I just not really good at it. My grandfather also told me about this. I should find something that I am willing to pursue every day. That is much more than who I am. It's something that makes me think it's bigger than who I am. It's bigger than whatever it is that I am doing right now. That's why it's important. And I am yet to find that thing that is very important to my life. It's not a person. And I guess it shouldn't be a person anyway because, the last time I did that, I buried my faith with her. And it's fucking devastating. I buried my life with her. So, just for you guys, I guess I'm the one who realized this too late, but please don't make the person your whole world. Don't bury your life with them. Don't put everything into them. Sure, on romance books and romance science fiction, or romance fiction rather, would sound like a fairy tale for this guy spoiling whatever it is this girl. Fuck, sounds sweet, but it's not really practical. Kind of don't have any purpose except for that girl, which is I'm talking about me. Yeah, that's right. I lack discipline. I lack self moderation. That's why I have to take control of my life back, or at least, if not back, I have to take control of my life now. Because I've been in this cycle on and on and on and on and on. I just can't keep, I'm not committed to it. But I guess if there's one thing that I'm really good at, it's becoming delusional in all terms of life. Some are good, some are bad. Because being delusional kind of got me into where I am right now. I was delusional that I'm gonna do a fucking human flag in a fucking full planche when I learned calisthenics up until the point that I learned how to do muscle ups. Kind of stopped there. Then I was practicing handstand. Next thing I know, my gym was closed. Bam! I don't have any more gym to go to. And so I stopped training. I focused on maintaining my pull ups and dips. And if you're telling me you don't need a fucking gym to do all of those things, well, I prefer to do it in the gym because one, my home is not a gym and I don't feel like working out on it. That's probably why I don't feel like working out all the time because it's my home. Or at least I don't have a specified or specific location, rather, where I would do my workout. It's just in the hallway. And so I know it's kind of shit. And what do you call this? What's the term for this? The translation? What's the word for that? I don't know the word for that, but yeah, yeah. Working out at home for me is not just just doesn't work that way. It doesn't feel satisfying. Home feels like home. House should feel like home. Even studying, I don't feel like doing at home because it's not really a place for me to study. I prefer going out and spending money and studying there because I do more work there than what I do here. Now I'm gonna have to work or change the dynamic of my brain and make myself believe that all of what I'm thinking is just not absolute bullshit and nonsense. I'm gonna be delusional again. I'm thinking, hey, I love working out at home. I love studying at home. I'm gonna be delusional thinking like that. And I'm gonna think like that until I actually feel like that. You know what they say? Fake it till you make it, or whatever. Oh, and if you're asking what is this is a herbal inhaler that I got from Vietnam, I think. I don't know if it's Vietnam or Thailand. I think it's Thailand. It's a herbal inhaler. It reduces dizziness. Am I dizzy right now? No. I'm probably addicted to just inhaling stuff. And no, well, actually, you could call this equivalent as to smoking. Because I find myself inhaling this stuff way too often. It's not really dangerous as smoking, but danger. The bad thing here is the addiction. So I probably got have to get rid of this. So yeah, yeah. I guess that's it. I'm gonna have to make the best out of what I need to do for the following weeks. Hopefully, I'll be able to understand myself better because I honestly feel like this is it. This is the part of my life where I actually get to spend time alone and be, I don't know, feel myself, understand myself, and actually be myself and take control of what the fuck do I need to control with my life. Yep. What time is it? It's 8:40 p.m. I think I've got about 5 minutes to yap about, but I don't really have anything to say. So I think I'm gonna head to bed and maybe sleep. Yeah. I think I'm gonna see you tomorrow if I feel like recording a video, but who knows? Yep, that's it. If you made it this far in the video, I would like to say that I really appreciate you that much. I'm sorry if I wasn't looking at the camera most of the time. I was just feeling things and thinking about things, and I was in the zone. So yeah, I really appreciate you for making it this far just in the video. Not many people have the attention span to listen to some dude talking about bullshit in his life, but uh, yeah, you spend time listening to me, and thank you, really. And so if you're going through some hard stuff in life, I just want to let you know that I love you wherever you are and wherever you are. I love you, and God bless you always. You're going to make it. Just believe in yourself. Yeah. Bye bye.